Have you ever had that one powerful burst of motivation? Like out of nowhere, you're fired up and you say, "This is it. I'm done wasting time. I'm changing everything." So you write out a new routine, plan your goals, set your alarm for 6 a.m., ready to finally become that version of you you've always imagined. Then morning comes, and it's gone. No drive, no fire, just you, snoozing your alarm and wondering where all that energy went. And that's when the self-doubt creeps in. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. You start to believe it's a discipline problem, or worse, a you problem. But it's not that you're weak or lazy. There's actually a reason why your drive disappears the moment real work begins. And it comes down to one thing. Your why isn't strong enough. I'm not talking about a goal that sounds nice or a vague dream of success. I'm talking about a reason so personal, so rooted in your identity, that stopping feels like betrayal. Because when your why is real, it flips a switch in your brain. Suddenly, effort doesn't feel optional, it feels urgent. You're not just trying to be productive. You're fighting for something that matters to you on a biological level. That kind of reason reorganizes your mind. Your fear doesn't vanish, but it quiets down. Even distractions lose their grip. And discipline stops being a daily battle because you're not forcing action anymore, you're compelled. That's what a true why does. It screams when you want to quit. It drags you through the mud, through the doubt, through the days when motivation doesn't even show up. Don't get me wrong, people with a strong why, they still get tired. They still feel fear. But they move anyway, because their reason is louder than their resistance. So, now that you know the importance of having a why, here's how to find a strong why. 1. Tie your why to a fear you can't ignore. When I dropped out of college, I wasn't chasing a dream. I was running from a life I knew I didn't want. There was no safety net, no applause, just this uncomfortable truth. If I don't figure something out, no one's coming to save me. That pressure, it forced me to take action when motivation died. Now, you might not have dropped out, but you felt the same tension, that fear of wasting your potential, of watching other people win while you stay stuck. So to build a strong why, you must identify the version of yourself you're afraid of becoming. Say it clearly, "I refuse to be the person who," then finish that sentence. A strong why is personal. It's uncomfortable, but it pulls you out of bed when nothing else can. 2. Find the moment that made you see things differently. I remember watching this interview with Mr. Beast. At first, I was just curious, but the more he talked, the more I realized this guy wasn't lucky. He was obsessed with mastering YouTube, and he studied it like a scientist and consciously engineered his success. That hit me hard, because until that moment, I thought effort was enough, but it's not. Direction-less effort is just motion, and I didn't want to confuse movement with progress anymore. So it's your turn now. Think back, what moment shook you? What clip, comment, or experience made you realize you couldn't keep doing things the same way? That's the seed of your why. Go back to it often, go back to it every day. 3. Turn that emotional fire into clear daily action. A strong why starts with emotion, but it only survives through structure. When I dropped out of college and realized I didn't want an ordinary life, that emotional energy was intense. But feelings are unreliable. They burn hot and then vanish. I had to convert that fire into something sustainable, or it would fade just like every other late-night motivation spike. Here's how I did it and how you can too. Condense your why into one sentence. Something that cuts deep. Example: I'm doing this because I refuse to live a life that looks safe but feels empty. Then pick one daily action that proves you're serious. Just one, not 10. One move that, if done consistently, builds momentum and makes quitting harder. And finally, make your why visible. On your phone, your mirror, your laptop. You don't rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your habits. And habits built around purpose, That's what keeps you going long after motivation fades.